Shalom, shalom, Akim. Call halal YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, teach and move well. Peace and salutations be to the elect. I'm Black House. I'm coming at you from the Great Millstone Tampa branch, down here in Tampa, Florida. This is going to be going into the end is not yet. All right. Many people are afraid that this is it. You know, they think that this is it for America, but really, it isn't yet. Now, this is gonna cripple America, sure, but it's not gonna put her down completely, not just yet. As Scripture say, you know, there's many more things that must be done before the return of the Son of Man, for the return of Yahawashi. Right? So let's get right into it. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 6. And let's grab in the NLT. Yeah, that's perfect. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 6 in the NLT. It says, "And you will hear of wars and threats of wars, but don't panic. Yes, these things must take place, but the end won't follow immediately." All right, so the end ain't following immediately after these rumors of wars and these rumors of threats of wars. The end ain't gonna follow immediately. We still gotta see the mark of the beast take place. We still gotta see persecution of prophets, which is up next. We gotta see famine of hearing the word of the Lord. Okay, we gotta see famine, death, and pestilence on another level here in America and all over the world, really. Which you know that we're about to witness these things, and we're getting further and deeper into prophecy because the whole world is involved. The whole world is suffering. All right, all the nations are having to reinvest their oil and money. Okay, cut back on costs, cut back on spending, cut back on energy. Okay, because the whole world is witnessing an energy shock. And what this is going to do is furthermore drain America's expenses. Okay, because Iran is getting strategic with them, which you also got to understand. This ain't about Iran versus America and Israel, man. This is the Lord doing what he threatened to do, accomplishing what he said he would do to the kingdom of Edom. He's tearing them down. He said he gonna bring it's lucky just got a plantation. He said he gonna bring death, plague, famine, pestilence. All right, poverty, all sorts of these things are coming to America and those that were allied with her. Okay, and how is he doing it? By the Iran versus America war. Through these wars, okay, they cutting off them straits. They cut off the Strait of Hormuz, which is 20 to 30% of all the world's trade. Now they're talking about cutting off the Strait of Bened or Bended, whatever they call it. It's one of them motherfucking words. Which is about 10 to 12% of the world, 10 to 12% of the world's global trade. Okay. And then they already done spent millions in the war alone just by attacks, defenses, drones, missiles, okay, deployment. They have spent millions of dollars already. Okay, it cost them so much in war already. And now Iran is strategically draining them. They said, we're going to make America suffer. Okay? They said America's citizens are going to have to feel it for America's atrocities. Okay? They said they go over there and sit over and talk about talks of peace. Alright? Whole time they plotting on each other, which I believe that's a scripture too. The book of Daniel. Let me grab that too real quick. We'll come back. I heard America was basically begging China to step in and get Iran to calm down and to do a ceasefire and have talks with them. Okay? Which, how you gonna go over there and bomb those people? I didn't ask everybody to help. Can you tell them to stop? Can you tell them to stop shooting at us? We need a ceasefire. No, don't fucking ceasefire now. You started it with them people. You went over there and killed their generals, killed their leaders. And all of a sudden you want a ceasefire? You begging for a ceasefire? America's weak, man. Okay? They'll sit there and do the deed and then and call themselves innocent. Play victim afterwards. So it's the book of Daniel, chapter 11. And verse 27. Let's see. Maybe the GNT. So we'll do the NLT. NLT says, Daniel 11:27, seeking nothing but each other's harm, these kings will plot against each other at the conference table, attempting to deceive each other, but it will make no difference, for the end will come at the appointed time. These niggas talking about these peace talks, these meetings, these what they say, a high level conference, or whatever they called it. Talking about ceasefire, nuclear agreement program and shit. Whole time they planning on killing each other. While they having these talks, Israel and America shoot missiles off in Iran's bases still, in the midst of the talks. Okay? That's just the pride of Esau Edom. They want to make it look like they went over there talking while they was beating their ass and they surrendered to them. Nah. You're messing with the big bloods. The Iranians are crazy, man. They got 12-year-olds with AKs strapped to them. Okay? They don't care about none of that. Esau think he gonna keep getting away with his slyness. Iran said, we ain't having that shit no more. They flat out called Trump a liar, saying he been lying about the war, saying that they're winning, saying that they got no casualty, all of this shit, all of that. But truthfully, they say, hey, your president's a liar. Okay? He's lying to you. We got the hostages. They got the hostages, took the mask off. They got the identification, all of that. Your president's lying to you. Nigga lied about the Epstein files. He lied about everything. He's still lying. All they do is lie. It's Esau eating for you. Scripture say if he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. Okay, it's consistent with his character, for he is the liar and the father of lies. All right. It says, Matthew 24:7, nation will go to war against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in many parts of the world. This is the signs, the birth pains. This is how you know the Lord is arriving. It says, but all this is only the first of the birth pains, with more to come. So the things you're experiencing now, these high gas prices, which over here, it's $4.29 now. Just rose up 30 cents overnight. Okay. Which I think was 2 nights ago. But all this is only the first of the birth pains, with more to come. There's more things coming. That's how we know the end is not yet, as scripture said. Okay? Don't expect the Lord to rip open the sky tonight, tomorrow night. So there's still things that must be fulfilled before that can happen. Alright, that's why we brought out that Daniel 11:27, because at the end, at the end, it said it ain't gonna make no difference the type of talks or peace talks they have, whatever. Okay, or what they doing to each other. They say that the end's still gonna come at that appointed time. Okay, the time that it was scheduled to. All right. So all these talks of peace and agreement. Okay, that shit ain't flying. All right, you're not in control. Okay, we grab that too. As the scriptures say, let's grab it. The book of Daniel. Daniel chapter 15. This matter is by the decree of the matcher. Select it. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, which is who? The watchmen, right? The prophets. So I can bear with me just. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basest of men, which is who? Esau Edom. The Lord gives the kingdom to whoever he wills, and right now Esau's time is running out. All right. Which brings me to that Luke, because them niggas in our land, them heathens in our land, getting ready to get kicked the fuck out of it. They talk so. They speak a loud talk.